He's annoying. He reminds me of Egghead. Where's Egghead? You know how some people just want to argue about definitions all day? That's Pisco, okay? Like he's like if you say what the fuck, do you know what Pisco say? Pisco say, okay, fuck as in implied as in like the action of having sex, right? If you say what the fuck, it doesn't make sense because fuck specifically refers to the action of having sex. If you say what the, I think you know what fucking means. So in fact, I disagree with your semantic use of this term. Die! Just die! Okay, all right,
Initially,
sorry.
your statement was that he's
Okay, never mind.
protecting everybody from Disney, and that like that is a very different way of saying it. Whereas
Yes,
this
no,
is
no, no.
he's drawing a line
It
that will
is.
stop a slippery slope from them eventually coming
It's
down on us.
all in line. No, none of it's so. That's what I take to be the savior rationale. That is that this lawsuit is justified in part by protecting the React community by someone. And that's the question that right. It says destroy the commentary community, right? From who? Who's going to destroy the commentary community, right? Like, what? Wait, what do you mean? Where is this existential threat coming from? And I'll ask you when.
Oh my god, guys, I knew it. This entire drama was a Bible reference. Beware that of those who would claim to be saviors, but in fact carry the mark of the beast, okay? I understand now, okay? Ethan Klein is Satan. I get it, I get it. And he's Jewish! Even more evidence. I knew it.
He says this could destroy the commentary community. Why would it destroy the commentary community to allow this egregious behavior? Why would it destroy it? And I'll ask you, Tom, why would it allow it? Why would allowing this egregious behavior bring about the destruction of the commentary community? Go.
Because I think that for YouTube, if it over and over we start to have more and more lawsuits because commentary community is stealing content, eventually they're just gonna be like, no more fucking
Bro, how much longer are they gonna debate on this point? Is the entire debate like literally this one thing? Oh my god, dude, this is boring content, dude. Not gonna lie, okay? I understand everything they're talking about right now, but it's just like, how could this be exciting content to cover? Bro, they're just circling the drain for like the past hour.
viewing other people's shit on streams
Right.
anymore.
That's why he has to bring up Sony and Disney, because he has to explain that there's an existential threat. And that existential threat isn't coming from him. It's not coming from insiders. It's coming from outsiders. And who are the outsiders? Sony, Disney. So this rationale is consistent throughout, right? There's an existential threat. It's coming from outside. I'm here to protect you guys from that, because by me enforcing the standard, it's going to prevent the destruction of the community. Why? Because the outsiders are going to be less inclined to come and sue people and set bad precedent. That's what he's saying, and that's why he brings up Sony and Disney,
Right.
because it's part of his narrative that this lawsuit is meant to actually protect the community from the outsiders, from Sony and Disney. And I'm thoughtful about that. And so don't say that what I'm doing here is trying to chill people. It's the opposite. I'm trying to promote the community by protecting it against the outsiders. That's the narrative that I take to be the savior narrative, and that's what I think is bullshit.
Okay.
Okay, cool, dude. Can we please move on? Yes, we get it. He has a savior narrative. Can we please move on for the love of God? Please? Please? Can we just please move on already, bro? Get me out. What the fuck? It's only been 30 minutes? Oh, wait. Are they ever gonna change topics? Hold on. I'm gonna check in 30 minutes later, okay? What are they gonna talk about?
To for the what is it called, expedited pass.
So I'm going to break this up structurally so we understand what we're talking about in every
Are
given
they talking about
instance.
something different now?
So
Finally?
first is like a factual question. What was the basis of the revocation of global entry, which happened in March? What was the basis?
Oh, they're talking about Hassan airport fucking detainment thing again. Not again. Fuck. I guess this is the first
Basis
one.
of the stop.
30 minutes. I don't care
Said,
about the Hassan airport debate.
White people need not apply. Jews need not apply. Notwithstanding the fact that getting into Harvard is not a right, it's still an issue, right? It's still an equal protection issue. So you don't get out of it just because it's a privilege. You agree, right?
Yes.
You can't do racial discrimination in that way for college admissions anymore. And, and even before, it was, the argument was that diversity was a compelling purpose, and now we're done with that. And so now it's like you can't favor one race versus the other. So just because entrance to a particular university is not a right, it's a privilege that you have to earn, doesn't mean the government can discriminate on the basis of something that's not allowed. And put aside whether you agree or disagree with the policy, it's unconstitutional.
Okay. I don't think I care about that either.
A little bit more heavily than you
Okay.
might somebody else.
Okay, I think I
so they
understand.
have talked
So
about other
if there were a
things,
new
thank God.
rule, it said, new rule for global entry, U.S. citizens that are Muslims can't get global entry. That would be acceptable, right? It's causative.
I don't think it is causative.
You think that religious ideology is not causative of actions?
I think religious ideology is. I don't think that that the religion is causative there. I think that
Really?
yes, we have tons of Muslim.
I hate those autism debates, dude. Oh my God. Why can't people just be normal for once? Why can't people just stop being autistic? You know what? I'm beginning to become very ableist, okay? I'm beginning to become, like, people just can't say obvious shit anymore, all right? No, I'm not talking about, like, the right-wing common sense bullshit, okay? I'm saying, like, is religion causative? Does religion cause conflict? Yes. Does religion inherently cause conflict? Yes. Okay. Does religion influence the way that people make decisions? Yes. Okay, can we please move on now? Can we actually please debate something substantial? Why does every single fucking debate have to be about the dude? People just can't move on from any subject. I want to fucking squeeze the shit out of whoever does these debates. Okay. I'm calm. Okay. I'm calm. I am at peace. Okay.
In America, and there's
Again.
the highest people who are engaging in terrorist activity within the country are white fucking Christians. So it's not.
Wait a second. But for white Christians, that's not causative. White Christian isn't causative. But here, beliefs in martyrdom and Allah, that's causative.
Wait, Christians believe in martyrdom. Christians believe in dying for their.
Do you see how stupid these debates are? Now they're talking about martyrdom and whether or not, like, martyrdom, like people doing things for the sake of martyrdom is like a causative thing. Whether or not somebody straps on a fucking suicide vest and then jumps into a crowd of people blowing themselves up for the sake of religion or something like that is like causative, I bet. Like, I bet that's the direction that they're going with things, or whatever the fuck, right? Or something similar of that case. Or a Christian would, like, sacrifice themselves for the sake of the crusade or taking back the Holy Lands. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock! Okay, please, just please the fuck move on! Okay, yeah, of course. Oh, religion. Can it be causative or can it not be causative? Oh, this is such an interesting topic to talk about. Oh my God, I sure love spending time watching streams where people are just talking about the inherency of, like, causative effects of religion. Oh, wow, this is such a wonderful topic to debate about. Wow, this is sure a good use of my time. Oh, wow. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, whatever, man. Okay, all right. Okay. What are you talking about next?
That said, I have to bounce in a second. I'll give you the last word. I do appreciate the conversation. I think that there's at least a lot of common ground on the Ethan discussion. I think if you examine the Hassan thing a little bit more,
wow, and we went 360, 720. Okay, cool.
It should be troublesome to you. And these kinds of distinctions that you're offering, state versus non-state, causative versus correlation, this stuff isn't really, this is ad hoc and it seems backward facing to match with a.
Well, I'll say I don't know if this has ever been challenged in court at all. But this is literally everything that even CBP states on their website. That is like what they're doing, what they're looking for, and that this is kind of the thought process that they're going through. And so when they're stating this outright, yes, this seems to be the process that is accepted. And if it hasn't been challenged in court, then maybe one day it will be, and I'll be totally wrong. But as of right now, yes, like it seems to be the legal and trusted thought process from the government. So.
Hey, Tom, thank you so much for chatting, dude. We should talk again soon. I enjoy our conversations. I really appreciate also when we have disagreements. I feel like we don't we don't get like negative of each other. Like I'll
Mhm.
call you shit head or whatever, but I don't take it
Yeah,
personally.
you
I don't think you
did
take it
call me
personally.
a
So
bitch when you
I
told me to get in the VC.
I did do
I
that.
will
Don't,
find
well,
out.
I hope
I
you
will
don't
get
take
on a plane next time and
Oh, so now you should get denied global trade. Anyway,
yeah.
thank you so much for the conversation.
I hate both these two. I hope they lose 10 years off of their lifespan, okay? I hope they both lose 20 entire years off of their lifespan. Death to your ancestors, okay? Shame upon your ancestors, inshallah. Okay, all right, that's enough. Okay, we're moving on. Okay. Complete, utter, makes me feel the pain, okay? The pain of my ancestors, okay? I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I'm calm. Alright, where's my docket? Where's my fucking docket? Okay. Okay, I want to check Kick for J-Stoke. What has he been up to these days? J-Stoke is offline. 2 days ago. That was the last J-Stoke stream?